Bathurst. The name sends shivers down the spine of any petrolhead. The 1977 James Hardie 1000 was a race for the ages. It was held at the Mount Panorama Circuit in Bathurst, Australia. The 1977 race was packed with legendary drivers. Peter Brock was the fan favourite. He was known as Peter Perfect for his skill and charisma. He drove the Holden Tirana, a true Aussie icon. Allan Moffat was Brock's arch-rival. He was a tough and determined competitor. He drove the Ford Falcon, another Aussie legend. The rivalry between Holden and Ford was intense. Colin and Bob Morris were also strong contenders. They pushed Brock and Moffat to the limit. The racing was fierce but fair. The atmosphere at Bathurst was like no other. Fans camped out for days before the race. They were passionate and loud. They cheered their heroes on. The atmosphere was electric. The roar of the crowd was deafening as the cars sped past. The ground seemed to shake. It was an incredible experience. It was a sensory overload. The 1977 James Hardie 1000 at Bathurst was a race for the ages. It was a race full of drama, excitement, and legends. It cemented Bathurst's place as the greatest race in Australia. It was a testament to the skill and bravery of the drivers, and it showed the world the passion and love Australians have for motorsport.
Dramatic finish, and it always seems to be this way with the Hardie-Ferodo 1000. There is the race leader, Allan Moffat, leading down Conrod Straight. The next car that we should see will be Colin, hopefully. There's not a great deal between them.
Moffat, with Jacky Ickx, his co-driver, has covered 159 laps. He's 160th. Bond, the same number of laps. He has Allan Hamilton alongside him. 1 lap down, Peter Jansen and Larry Perkins in the Tirana. And they are in front of Charlie O'Brien and Ron Harrop, who lead the Brock brothers, who again are a lap back. So it's the 2 Fords up front and a group of surviving Tiranas behind. Only 3 seconds the margin between the 2 Fords now, as you can see. The last car to sweep in with only 1 lap as a safety margin for himself and Jansen was Colin Bond. The 2 Falcons now both inside up Dunlop Mountain Straight. They have 3 more laps to cover. Through Castrol Curve they go.
Incredible ad for Ford, this really, when you think about it.
Well, they've put their act together magnificently this year. No one could deny the Moffat Ford dealers team their 1-2 victory. They have just been so professional in their approach to this year's Hardie-Ferodo, despite the fact that they had problems at Sandown, and that was a great debut for the A9X Tirana hatchbacks. But here we have it after almost 1,000 very, very difficult kilometres of motor racing, and they're running 1-2, and that's the way that Allan Moffat would like it, and I think they're probably setting up the finish that we'll see in television commercials for a long time to come.
I didn't like the look of the wheel, that angle when coming down the corner. It started to lean in a bit. Goodness me, it'll be disastrous if Moffat were to lose now. He has something like 8 kilometres to go for victory, his 4th victory in Australia's greatest race. Colin is closing because he can't go any slower.
It'd be terrible to foul the plugs up following the box.
That's right, and that's always a possibility. You have to keep the motor going. He might be in 3rd gear. They're coming down the straight though, and this will be the 2nd last time they wheel through Shell Corner, or Murray's Corner, at the bottom of Conrod. So Allan Moffat now has just a little more than 1 lap to go. The last lap board being presented to him. It goes out now. Moffat and Bond almost nose to tail get the last lap board. They have 6.2 kilometres to go before a crushing victory for the 2 members of Moffat's Ford dealers team take the checkered flag. Allan Moffat still in front, still with that suspect right-hand front corner of the car. Colin Bond dutifully staying in 2nd place. Probably quite happy to come home 2nd now. He thought, right, Allan has earned this victory. He was in front with only a little distance to go. Had it been early in the race, Bond would have gone to the lead, but the opposition has crumbled. The leading contenders from the Holden team have fallen out. The most recent, Kevin Bartlett, after a spirited drive, and Alan Grice, who led early on. Bond is catching again, but he's got to ease up. And Moffat, with a car that's crippled in some way, is slowing down as he climbs up for the last time, up towards the cutting. A difficult bend for him with all the stress going onto that damaged outside right-hand corner.
They're very excited about this, and let's look at the reaction to the Ford. up the top of the mountain with Colin Bond just sitting in, not making any attempt to manoeuvre. He's playing it strictly to instructions in this, the final half lap of the 1977 Hardie-Ferodo 1000 Classic for Mount Panorama, with Allan Moffat virtually in a limping Falcon with a problem that the team won't tell us about, and Colin Bond driving toward us, just sitting in behind the boss, and that's the way he's going to run out this race.
Well, Allan Moffat might be nursing home a crippled car, but it's going to be the leader of a crushing victory to Ford in what has been the most competitive, the fastest, and the most international race we've seen here at the Mount Panorama Circuit. Colin Bond pulls alongside. I don't think it's a threat to victory. I think it's just to line up the cars. Down the straight they go. Car 1, car 2. But he'll ease up to the corner and let his team leader through, I would think. But he's in front at the moment. He's going to have trouble breaking here to let Moffat through again. Now he does. And Moffat from the outside will sweep around and take the checkered flag first for victory in the 1977 Hardie-Ferodo 1000.
A tremendous victory. Magnificent. Professionalism at its best, with Allan Moffat. All the crews on pit row here have just lined up and applauding Allan Moffat and Colin Bond for their 1-2 finish. A tremendous demonstration of supremacy from the Moffat Ford dealers team in this, the 1977 Hardie-Ferodo. Pauline Moffat, and scenes of great enjoyment, of great jubilation in the pit area. As you can see, Pauline Moffat delighted. Peter Jansen has gone through, will be awarded with 3rd place. And just look at the scenes here in the Moffat Ford dealers camp. 11 overall to the Tirana of Forbes and Kevin Bartlett. Now there's Allan Moffat and Jacky Ickx, really enjoying themselves in front of the Hardie-Ferodo Centre with a tremendous crowd beneath. Colin Bond is there, and also Alan Hamilton.